We are here at the Choctaw Cultural Center in Oklahoma. Correct,
Yes.
Amundo?
It's funny because no matter where we stay, it seems that we can find something to do. We were just watching TV and this popped up, and I checked to see how close we were.
Yep.
So
So,
here
well, I
we
think
are.
the station that we were watching is from here, or Oklahoma anyway.
Kurt was saying, look at the handles on the door, the doors.
Wow.
The first thing we're going to do right here is go to the orientation theater. Now, I grew up in Alabama. There are Choctaws in Alabama. I don't think there are as many as Oklahoma, of course, because as I grew up, we always learned about the Creek Indians. We're waiting for the orientation video to start. And we're sitting here looking at the walls. They're like,
I'm trying to figure out how they're going to present something on that wall.
I don't know,
It's like a tan wall.
but it's like basket weaving.
We are people that focus on humor.
We're just the people trying to take care of our families. We're trying to practice our faith.
We are happy people despite
Like I said, I grew up in Alabama and I have never been to Mountville. That needs to be something that I put on the list of things to do. Was the corn really that tall? Goodness. One thing that I did know that most of these cultures planted various things together because they knew what grew well together. So we
Well, and
got squash.
they have to respect the soil. The soil needs different things. If you keep planting corn over and over and over, those nutrients are going to be gone
But
from
they
the
learned that
soil.
and they
Yeah.
knew that.
And on our travels, we noticed in South Dakota, we didn't see any squirrels.
Mm-hmm. This guy right here is aiming.
and others. Our ancestors' story lives on
Squirrel.
This guy, squirrel.
today.
They have a mussel shell, hoe, and corn cob fragments. It's hard to see. And with my shadow, it may be hard to see. That's the corn cob fragments. Let me see if I can get up close enough. So more information about Moundville. As you come into the next room, it's pretty large. But here are some objects from our homeland. That's what it says. These objects from the Moundville area, all crafted by our ancestors, give us glimpses into their lives. Look at that. Yeah, this area is a large room. And you come to this structure. You can get a glimpse inside. Can't get any. So this is Moundville. Got interactive screens all around here. Oh, there's a gaming stone. I copy. I don't know how to pronounce that. Our ancestors' favorite sport was a game of both chance and skill. Two players met on a long clay field as they ran at full speed. Side by side, one of the players rolled the stone down the field ahead of them. Huh, okay. I didn't know this. I actually thought when I saw this that he was hunting. Here, I guess. Very well done.
Formed new societies. In time, the descendants of the people of Moundville became known as the Choctaw, Chickasaw, Creek, and others.
Traditional homeland was in what was now Mississippi and Alabama. I am from right here, so I had never even made it over that far. This section, Choctaw creation stories. And look at the artwork. You can see some of the artwork in the videos that I'm going to show.
We emerged and tried ourselves.
There's a room here, and you can put your hands
We stayed where we were.
on the handprint, and you can hear some stories. I can see this much better with the camera than I can just with my eyes. Yeah. Look at that.
That's crazy.
And then you can't see where you put your hand, I don't think. But you put your hand, there it is. Put your hand there. And then you get the story that goes with it.
My hand is too big.
So there's the artwork for this one.
Learn about our ancestors' lives.
And then look at this. This is really neat.
Objects and other traces they left behind. They have found
Here.
The Shoma Trail.
I'm going to turn around. This is
Hanging moth.
very, yep, that's what it says right there. This is pretty large. With the bear there. Okay.
There's a deer. Yeah, you can see it over here.
Okay, I'm coming around there.
Get on it.
Wouldn't mind encountering the deer, but this guy, no.
Nope.
Don't want to encounter him or her.
Or that cat up there.
Especially if it's a mama with some cubs around. We've got the forest up ahead of us.
You in this.
Food production. And it's showing sunflowers and corn, of course. Right there, it says cooking month. Cooking month was the time of abundance, the main harvest season. Storage up there. Shomotakali cabin was called hanging moss because of the Spanish moss that hung from the trees around the village. So, replica of Shomotakali cabin. I'm going to go in.
This is really cool.
And outside the window of the cabin. On the other side, this is what Kurt was talking about. There's an interactive, well, several interactive screens here. And like, for instance, like the bear. And it tells you in the Choctaw language. It's kind of neat. This guy right here is representing someone who is looking with ground penetrating radar
To find grave sites.
Yeah, to our community, the resting places of our ancestors are sacred places, best respected by leaving them undisturbed in the ground. Oh. There's another theater. We're going to head in and watch that. Starts in 8 minutes.
Our trust. One chief,
This is the treaty room.
expressed his concern. Removal West was delayed.
In all our vicissitudes of fortune, we have never been slaves of any power, and we trust in the Great Spirit. We never shall be.
But our ancestors walked the trail for us to be what we are today. They embraced Christianity, and that faith is what they held to as they crossed.
As they were walking along, someone at the back of the trail would start singing a Choctaw hymn. And then someone in the middle would pick it up, and then someone, until the whole little group would be singing.
They were able to plug into the communities, form church groups, form networks to share experiences and traditions.
I think of their sacrifice. They were thinking of us, the future.
I think we all show gratitude to our Choctaw tribal ancestors for making that walk. There's nothing greater than being able to say I'm a Choctaw from Oklahoma.
Pause this and read this. It's very interesting. I knew nothing about this. And this is called The Gift. Now, I have read about the Trail of Tears, and I've watched things about it, but until you come to a place where the actual descendants of these people were, it's really hard to imagine. And I always do this to give people the opportunity to pause it and read it. I didn't know anything about this either. In the 40s and 50s, the U.S. government decided on a new Indian policy termination, breaking up reservations and dissolving tribal governments. Knew nothing about this. This whole area right through here is like based on the timeline after they regained the sovereign rights after 1970. So I'm going to turn around and show these 5 behind me. We just finished watching the end of a little video, and it highlighted a little bit about each one of them. Now, of course, I've heard about the Navajo code talkers.
That was made in 2000.
Was that on one of the videos they were saying you can identify a Choctaw person by the diamonds.
Yep.
Never knew
or
that.
half diamonds.
We came back out. Showed just a little bit that we didn't show on the way in. Groundbreaking began in 2018. If you have little ones, there's an area here that they can come. All right, popcorn.
Oh, look at a turtle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, and then there are little tables coloring sheets and things like that. How cute. Oh, look, this is so cool. You can learn the word. Ophi is dog. Chukfi, I don't know whether I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's rabbit. Oh, look. The words for squirrel and snake. There's bear, buffalo, birds over here, mountain lion over here, and I see turtle. I think that's the only one that I hadn't seen so far. Now, when I came in here earlier, I took a short little video, but I didn't notice this. This is like a council fire. And they have seats out here. And I guess they have representatives from each of the districts. Well, we decided to go ahead and eat at Champuli Cafe. Good thing we did because a big group, or good thing we did it when we did because a big group came in right after us. So I got a meat pie. I mean, it looks a little like a Hot Pocket, you know, but a little bit. And I got the spicy bread baked with jalapenos, so we'll see. Kurt got a pulled pork sandwich, and the person in the gift shop, recommended the fried pies. So, got an apple pie.
And they're out now.
Yeah, people were grabbing them. And you got strawberry lemonade.
Yummy.
And I got Diet Coke. You like the purple seats?
I like them.
Right now we're waiting for a dance demonstration.
Lee's going to put on a dance demonstration for me.
No, not so much. So.
But yeah, this has been a very nice
I hope we'll get to video some of it, so we'll see.
Yep. Behind us is a plaque. We'll take a picture of it. Of the code talkers for World War II and World War I. And these are the statues representing those fine gentlemen.
Like I had said before, I knew about the Navajo code talkers, but that was all.
Yep. So
okay.
We are concluding our visit.
I almost didn't come today because we watched somebody else's video and it looked, their video really did not do it justice at all. And ours may not either.
But it's pretty impressive.
If you're here,
there's a lot of technology involved in it.
Please go. It's very well done. If you have any interest at all, Native American history and things like that, it's well worth your time. So go. All right. Well, we are getting ready to head out of Texas, and I say Texas, even though we're in Oklahoma.
Aren't we going to Texarkana, Texas?
We're going to Texarkana,
so
just overnight.
Yeah,
and
we're
then
traveling to my grandparents' grave.
Then we're moving on to Arkansas, and we're going to see Kurt's grandparents' grave sites, and I don't know what else we'll see there, but we'll take you along, and so I guess we'll see you there. And there's that.
Yeah, there's the statue of the code talkers.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.